Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
It's her word against his. JP Torres Alternative School student Alana Flores tells KUAM she's telling the truth, that Superintendent Jon Fernandez sent her an inappropriate text message and touched her butt during a school event in March. The allegation, however, wasn't reported to the KUAM Education Board until May because JP Torres principal Eleuterio Mesa says they needed evidence. The GEB eventually would find the allegations unsubstantiated in June. During discussions, however, demands for employment and cash were placed on the table. Alana's mother, however, claims she never asked for money, and that's not all. So did you ever go to the board about this whole issue with sexual misconduct allegation against Fernandez?
No.
Matter of fact, Alana's mom says she went to the board specifically to talk about her daughter being bullied by a school aide, a school play, and her inability to register at Southern High School. Everything else, she says, was Mesa's doing.
Mr. Mesa's probably just trying to help my daughter, but we never asked for money. He called, and then he said that he's gonna, maybe ask for $10,000, and I just didn't respond right away. But it's because, the 5,000 or the 10,000 bracket, Mr. Fernandez agreed to that, and my daughter dropped everything.
Mesa's story, however, is much different. He says employment for JP Torres teacher Marcia Palomo and Flores' mother were discussed on the side, but he later wrote to GEB chairwoman Lourdes Nicholas.
Here's what I said in writing to her. There was discussion that Mrs. Palomo was interested in getting a permanent job as well as Alana's mother. I informed Mrs. Palomo and Alana that it is illegal to offer a job to anyone by the superintendent or the chairwoman of GEB.
Palomo is the sole witness to the alleged butt rub between Fernandez and Alana in March. However, Palomo, like Alana and Mesa, never reported the incident until months later. According to DOE policy, school officials are required to report incidents of possible sexual misconduct immediately to both the police and the department. While local and federal officials conduct their separate investigations, Alana's best friend and an initial witness, Ashley, has come forward standing by the superintendent.
Alana was never there around Mr. Fernandez. I was the one who was escorting him around the school, me and Mr. Mesa. And he was never near Alana during the Chamorro event.
Amid the allegations this week, Fernandez took annual leave. However, late this afternoon, the Department of Education announced a special GEB meeting to discuss a request from Fernandez to take administrative leave. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.